Hello and welcome to the Hobble-Mock Ice Arena in Pembroke, Massachusetts for today's Christmas Eve game against the Marshfield Rams and the Norwell-Scituate Abington Co-op. I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson alongside Dave Bowen on camera and production here in Pembroke. It is the day before Christmas Eve. We've got a triple header for you coming live on the networks of Abington Community Access and Media. And we start off here with some girls ice hockey. The Marshfield Rams wearing their all black uniforms, white numbers with green trim. The Norwell-Scituate Abington Co-op in their very nice white jerseys, green and gold trim with Scituate blue surrounding the green numbers and lettering. Norwell-Scituate Abington coming in at 3-1 overall. They've had a phenomenal start to the year. They have defeated Pembroke down at Gallo Ice Arena, East Bridgewater, and Whitman Hanson in the middle of those first two games. They fell to Sandwich. Two of their first four games have been at Gallo Ice Arena, one of the finer facilities in the state down in Bourne. They've played one at Bridgewater and one at Rockland. This is their first appearance at Hobble-Mock this season. They have also not made an appearance at one of their other home rinks, the Bog, down in Kingston. Starting goaltenders Morgan Murphy for the Rams. It's Caroline Ellis, the senior, for NSA. Tied up in the corner. Gabby Reardon able to win the battle, clears it back to the point, out into the neutral zone, gathered in there by number 9, Cameron Jordan. She'll dump, and the Rams will go for a partial change, trying to hang behind the changes. Maddie Cantor, she's looking for the long lead pass, won't get it. Collected by Natasha Mikus, the junior defender. Taken in nicely now. It's Lainey Burns. Her shot saved by Murphy. She'll hold for the face-off to her left. Marshfield coming within a game of the state championship last year. They fell to Canton. The Bulldogs of Canton made both the boys and girls championship game and fell in them both at the TD Garden. Back to the point. Now indirect pass back to Burns. Opportunity, a little chip shot in. The rebound loose. Murphy's on top of it. Good work there by Maddie Cantor, the sophomore forward. NSA is going to switch out their forward line for this face-off. Robin Bolger to take the drop. NSA wins it cleanly. Sends it around to the back of the net. Out to the high slot just above the hash marks. Now bouncing puck. And here goes Marshfield in on a breakaway. It's clear. Trodden. Trodden shoots over the crossbar. The rebound attempt is sent wide. Best chance of the game for the Rams. And it will not count as a shot on net. Now a 2-on-1 possibly the other way. It's Allie Kelly. Kelly working with Katie Comerford on her right. Just more than 3 minutes into the first period. 3 15-minute periods on tap today. Another takeaway in the offensive zone for Allie Kelly. NSA will go for a change Marshfield will clear it through the neutral zone and go fire wagon. All 5 skaters now taken away nicely by number 12. Sent through to Penny Sach. NSA controlling possession thus far. Spin around shot deflected off of the leg of one of the Rams in front. That was off of Jordan. Another puck battle won. This one blockered away by Murphy. Sent all the way down, tipped off of NSA, so no icing here. It'll be collected by Olivia Collum. Marshfield shot, no screen, and Ellis able to make the easy stop. NSA winning the faceoff, launching a shot over the crossbar. Nice look for the Rams. Cleaned out in front, but Marshfield able to spin a backhander that didn't quite get all the way through to the crease. Here goes Allie Kelly again, a creative stick move to pop the puck over the defender. Now Kelly is in deep. NSA has tried to force it to the top of the crease as the bulk of their offensive strategy thus far. Plant a skater out in front of the net, see what happens. Fighting for it is Liz Dow, the junior, got her first career goal in the weekend game. Pass sent through to the back post. One-timer is deflected wide, didn't get all of it. And now chasing it down low is Mikas. Sach forward of the goal line. 8:15 to go into the first period. Still scoreless. Marshfield comes up with a clean takeaway. Dumping it in was Mikas. And NSA will go for the full change. Ref thought about whistling it offsides, instead held his whistle. No harm, no foul, as it is sent all the way down. Icing called against Marshfield. Halfway through the first period, still scoreless. Offensive zone faceoff for NSA still loose. Marshfield comes away with it. Gabby Reardon down below the goal line, able to keep possession for the Rams before it popped loose. And now it's Kelly. Kelly was edged off, but losing an edge behind the net was number 23 for Marshfield, Ainsley Ward. Spinning shot deflected off of Ward. Tipped by Mikas, so no icing. Rams into the O-zone again. Jill Parrow out in front, saved by Ellis. Single-digit shots on net. That ruled on sides. Micah shoots, blocker save, rebound is in front, and Murphy able to get her glove on it. That was Maddie Cantor and Penny Sach working in tandem for NSA. On the line alongside Lainey Burns. Another face-off win for NSA. Cantor wins the race. Tried to bob and weave through, and Marshfield takes it away in their offensive zone. A bouncer hops over the glove of Ellis. Reardon doing the work down low, tried to feed it through right outside the crease for clear Trodden. Marshfield trying to tilt the ice the other direction. NSA is going to attempt the breakout here, but Marshfield able to stop that at the red line. Almost in danger of committing a too many skater on the ice penalty was NSA. They get away. Now Mikas recovers. Sent through by Comerford. Mikas stops behind the net, finds Comerford at the blue line. Just about 3 minutes to go here in the first period. Icing is whistled on NSA. Sent through the neutral zone, gathered in by Courtney Pateris. Marshfield swinging the momentum the last few minutes. NSA held without a scoring opportunity, but just as I say that, in on a breakaway goes number 13. She dekes and scores. What a nasty move for Maddie Cantor, the sophomore forward. Puts NSA up 1-0. The triple deke, Mighty Duck style for Cantor. And NSA leads 1-0. Contact in the neutral zone. The refs let it go. Two minutes to go here in the first period. This one's sent all the way down, and it'll be an icing. Under 2 to play, 1-0 in the first period. The NSA lead, courtesy of Maddie Cantor. And now Marshfield trying to spark something the other way. Good defensive play by Olivia Collum to break that up. Pass a little bit ahead of Mikas. And NSA will have to tag up on the breakout. Look for some open lanes now with a minute to play in the first. Cantor's going to chip and chase. 45 seconds to go. Out in front, the bouncer was blocked down, and now Marshfield takes possession with 40. Carrying is Sarah McIntyre. Shot deflected well wide. Stick down by Ellis. Ten seconds to go in the first. Mikas has it on the near side half wall. Trying to throw it out to the hash marks at the buzzer. No shot is attempted, so we have hit the end of the first period. It's 1-0. Norwell Situate Abington, the co-op, leading the Marshfield Rams, courtesy of Maddie Cantor. A pretty nasty goal on a breakaway. That's where we stand at the end of the first 15. We'll step aside here on the networks of Abington Community Access and Media and bring you second period action right after this. Hello and welcome back to Hobble-Mock Ice Arena in Pembroke, Massachusetts for second period action. It's the Marshfield Rams and the Norwell Situate Abington Girls Hockey Co-op. It's 1-0 NSA leads. Maddie Cantor, the game's only goal on a breakaway. And here goes number 11 for Marshfield. A backhander and a save by Caroline Ellis. Gabby Reardon on the opportunity. She finds another shot. The ref is tied up with Allie Kelly, who looks a little bit banged up. That happened on the near side half wall. We'll keep an eye on that. Kelly very shaken up as she heads back through the neutral zone. The icing will stop the clock, and Kelly will head to the bench. Marshfield winning the face-off. It's to number 9. That's Cameron Jordan. Gathered in by Micus. She'll send it all the way through, and icing called on NSA. One-timer deflected away. Glove down by Cantor. She'll go indirect off the boards. Popped back out to the red line. Bolger starts the rush from back behind the net. Offsides is whistled against the Rams. Rams coming in at 1-1-1. They faced Plymouth in the season opener, and Plymouth was victorious 4-2. Then they skated to the draw with Canton 2-2 and beat Pembroke. They have also not yet made an appearance here at Hovelmock this season. An opportunity for the Rams. Loose out in the crease. A Ram goes down just outside the blue paint. And then some contact. That will be a penalty, as Cantor got taken down. Checking is not legal in the women's game. And so headed to the penalty bench. A 2-minute minor penalty for Ariel Comer, number 15 in black. Game's first power play goes to NSA. Sachem unable to win the face-off. It's collected by Pateris, and the Rams dump it all the way down the river. Olivia Collum ping-pongs off a couple of NSA bodies. Opportunity short-handed. Number 11, Gabby Reardon, shoots and scores! Reardon able to deflect it at the blue line and come up with a breakaway. She deked and scored on the backhand against Caroline Ellis, and we're all tied up at 1. First 30 of the power play gone for NSA. Couldn't ask for a worse start to the skater up advantage. As Marshfield pots a short-handed one, we'll see how NSA is able to respond. No shots thus far for NSA. Teed up, glove down by Murphy. And then cleared back down to the defensive end. Micus 75-foot pass to Cantor. Good to see she's okay. And offsides is whistled against NSA. Robin Bolger, the freshman, in for the draw. She wins it back to Micus. Sent all the way down once again by Marshfield. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Sent off the outside of the cage. Ten left on the skater advantage. And we are back even. No shots on the power play for NSA. A shorthanded goal for Marshfield to even things up. This piece of deadwood that is picked up and brought back to the bench by Kim Jordan as Ellis makes a stop to our left. 10:48 to go in the second period. Behind Cantor. She couldn't go backhand to forehand. Cantor in, shoots and scores! Maddie Cantor's got her second, and another phenomenal deke through traffic. And NSA retakes the lead. Two-one NSA. Cantor's got both Norwell Situate Abington goals. 10:15 to go in the second. Losing an edge. Marshfield an opportunity just past the near side post. Went number 29. That's Jillian Parrell. Rams trying to force it to the middle. Down under 10 to play in the second frame. Right in front of the bench, and head coach Victoria Dinger. Couple years of action behind the bench for NSA. Phenomenal job as always. A great start to this season. 3-1 is the record coming into this affair for NSA, and that offsides is whistled down. 8:48 to play. Rams take it away again, sent through to the crease, and Ellis able to get her glove down on it. Kansas State. Ref goes down off of the face-off. Keep an eye on him. He's been tangled up a couple times now today. NSA an opportunity. Shot. Stick save off the knob of the stick for Morgan Murphy. Follow-up is into her stomach, and she'll hold for the face-off. Indirect outlet pass for Marshfield. And it's taken, possible 2-on-1. Sarah McIntyre unable to get a shot off. Spinning back with it was Parrell. She'll turn her over, sent all the way down the river for an icing with 7:36 to play. NSA wins the face-off cleanly to number 15, Allie Kelly. She's back after being a little bit banged up earlier. Backhanded back through from Katie Comerford. 6:45 to play here in the second. Good move to get through, but too much on it from Parrell. Rolled in on Ellis, and she covered before the breakaway could come to fruition. Good breakout pass through to Lainey Burns, but the Reds take it back. Out in front again, no shot yet. A one-timer's blocked down, and NSA will look for some transition here. Here goes Cantor again. She shoots, stick save by Murphy. The rebound still being fought for out in front. Burns lets it go through. Cantor behind the cage. Mikus will launch looking for the deflection. Didn't get it, got blocked down in front. A trip coming here on Marshfield. And Ellis never made a sprint to the bench for the extra attacker. The call is going to go on number 12, Kayla Leonard. Tripping is the call. And we've got a timeout called here, I believe, by Marshfield. We'll take it too. Here in Abington Community Access and Media, NSA headed to their second power play of the game, 5:03 to go in the second. Second power play of the game for Norwell Situate Abington. Their first led to a shorthanded goal for Marshfield and no shots on net. We'll see if they fare better here in their second timeout on the skater advantage. First shot on net, sticked aside by Morgan Murphy. Holding in the far side corner. Now it's Penny Sach. Cantor and Olivia Collum set up as the defenders. And Murphy able to keep it out in the full butterfly. Marshfield winning the defensive zone draw. Cantor takes it away. Mikus over to Collum. Sent through and blocked away. Sach. Shot didn't get through to Murphy. And cleared all the way down again. 45 seconds to go on the power play. 3:45 left in the second period. Loud block from number 9, Cameron Jordan. Shot high and wide right, comes all the way down. Opportunity for Marshfield, the shot saved by Ellis off her left pillow. Good work for Marshfield by Gabby Reardon, and now blockered down by Murphy off of the stick of Kelly. Loose out in front, Murphy gets her stick on it and covers it for the face-off. Back to even strength. Much better looking power play than the first time out for NSA. However, Murphy was able to keep it within a goal for the Marshfield Rams. Two minutes to go. 2-1 NSA on top. Matty Cantor has both of the Norwell Situate Abington goals. Icing called here on NSA. Marshfield trying to spark something late here. It'll be a 2-on-2 up ice for NSA, however. Out in front, and a one-timer point blank from Penny Sach, saved by Murphy. Be a column stopping that one. Now has to be recovered by Jordan, the senior co-captain. Cantor. Good control along the blue line. Footed up all the way down, and icing waved off. 30 seconds to play. Good poke check from Natasha Mikas. Now in a foot race. Column unable to win it against Jillian Parrell. 10 seconds to go. Can Marshfield get a shot off? Doesn't look like it was meant to be, but a last second icing. There's 4.5 seconds on the clock. And they're going to pull the goaltender here. You're banking on NSA not winning the faceoff and launching one. Just under 5 seconds. Could be enough time for that puck to go 200 feet down the river. We'll see if the move pays off for Tom Greeland's Rams. 6 skaters on 5 for Marshfield. NSA wins the faceoff and will just take it to the wall. And that is how the second period is going to end. Matty Cantor adds another to take the lead back for Norwell Situate Abington. That's where we stand after 2-1. NSA leading Marshfield. We'll step aside, take a quick break, and bring you third period action right after this. Hello and welcome back for third period action. It's the Marshfield Rams trailing the Norwell Situate Abington Co-op 2-1. Matty Cantor, both tallies for NSA. The Rams in their all black kits Norwell Situate Abington with their white jerseys, green and gold, and blue trim representing all three towns. 3-on-3 the other way for Marshfield. Two goaltenders have been pretty stellar. Morgan Murphy, the junior for Marshfield, and Caroline Ellis, the senior for NSA. This is the first of 3 games on the networks of Abington Community Access Media today. We'll have girls and boys varsity basketball for you, 5:30 and 7 o'clock tip-offs from the gym over at Abington High School. Against the Rockland Bulldogs, always one of the fun matchups to watch. Big rivalry games. Sent out in front, and the one-timer for Comerford was deflected wide. Gathered in by Libby Boris. Now it's Cassie Burke for Marshfield. Jillian Parrell sends it into the offensive zone, deflected off of the referee. Now NSA the other way, Comerford. Her shot, pad save, went under the pad of Murphy, and she has to cover up. One-on-one for Marshfield. It's Cassie Burke. Didn't have an angle for an attack on net. NSA will start the breakout from behind the net. Gathered back in by Burns. She launches a shot, patted away by Murphy. Nice stick lift from Cantor to shake the puck loose. Marshfield able to bring it up anyway. Rams win the face-off. Send it back forward to the goal line, now near side half wall. Rams backhand it to keep it in deep. Loose in front, and Ellis has it covered for the face-off. Rams win the face-off. Carey looking for the deflection off of Ellis. It didn't go, and now NSA having boatloads of trouble clearing it out. Finally do. And it's Burns that gets tripped up, no call. Rolls in on Murphy, who makes the stop. 10:52 to play in the third. 2-1 Norwell Situate Abington leads. First of 3 games live on Abington Community Access and Media today. We'll have girls and boys basketball. 5:30 and 7 o'clock tonight over at the gym at Abington High against the Rockland Bulldogs. Here goes Parrell. And Ellis is going to shut it down and cover for the faceoff. Burns able to make a nice breakout pass. Flipped up, looking for Burns in front, cleared away by one of the Rams, looks like number 23, Ainsley Ward. Some Deadwood on the ice. It looks like everybody has a stick. No, it's number 12, Kayla Leonard, that lost her twig, able to regather it. Icing called here, 9:35 to go. NSA creating the turnover. Mikas couldn't do anything with it. And then a good defensive play to prevent an odd woman rush for Marshfield. Pass through the slot, nobody home. Now NSA looking for breakout the other way. It's instead intercepted by number 10, Maeve Grellen. .15 to go. Marshfield needs a goal. Cantor deking through, looking for the hat trick, and got denied on that attempt. Shot sent wide by Liz Dow. Another twig gets shaken loose. And we're going to have icing called, but interference is called against number 16, Penny Sage. Looks like ripping the stick out of the hands of one of the Rams. Was the caller kicking it away at least. So Marshfield will head to their first power play of the game. A crucial time, 7:04 to go here in the third period. Rams shoot, blocked away by Cantor, and then deflected out into the neutral zone. The Rams will have to reset. Peril taking it down low, thought about the wraparound. Instead, her pass to the low slot was deflected by NSA, almost cleared out. We'll try it again, a little shot fluttering on net. Saved by Ellis. 6:21 to play, 117 on the skater advantage. Offsetting penalties called now. Peril and Mikas both headed to the box. No change in skater power, so it'll be 5-on-4 for Marshfield for 1:17. Mikas and Peril eligible to get out of the box at the 4:21 mark. The Rams have it with some space. Working the big triangles, the pass right through the blue paint. Nobody on the receiving end for Marshfield. Keeping it in was Pateris. And the shot sticked aside by Ellis. Cantor behind the cage tried to tee it up and send it 200 feet down. Unable to do so. The Rams pinch it off at the blue line and keep it in deep. 30 seconds left on the skater advantage for Marshfield. The shot from Cam Jordan got deflected down. And now NSA able to clear all the way down on Murphy with 15 to go on the Rams power play. Burns takes it in short-handed, looking for an opportunity, and that was deflected behind the cage. Back to even strength. Mikas and Peril still have about 30 seconds left on their penalties. They'll have to wait for the next stoppage after that to exit the penalty bench. Shot off of the helmet of Murphy, and she scoops it up. It's not, it just looks like it's not, it just looks like it. Opportunity here for Allie Kelly. Out in front, deflected, and Murphy lost sight of it. Had to make the positional stop. Rams running out of time. 3:55 to go in the third period. Mike Semperl out at the next stop. Set dead just wide. That off the stick of Pateris. Another breakaway for NSA. The shot for Cantor, a great save by Murphy. Murphy had to outstretch her two pads all the way, the full splits, and able to shut down the hat trick attempt by Maddie Cantor. Keep an eye on Murphy to see if Marshfield opts to pull her. Icing, and Peril and Micus ended up serving almost 3.5, 3:45 worth of penalty before they were allowed to exit the penalty bench. Sent all the way down by Burns. It's going to be icing. Marshfield wins the offensive zone faceoff. Shot blocked down, but not out of trouble yet. Burns trying to find it. Pad save Ellis. Another block out in front. That one off the body of Maddie Cantor. Icing called with 2:03 to go. And Marshfield's going to call a timeout here. They trail 2-1 with just over 2 minutes left. We'll see what the strategy is coming out of the break. 2-1 NSA leading the Marshfield Rams here at Hobblebach Ice Arena on Abington Community Access and Media. We'll take the break too and bring you the finish right after this. Marshfield making the bold choice to pull Morgan Murphy before the offensive zone faceoff. There's the empty 4x6 hole on one side of the ice to our left. It's 6-on-5 rather, in favor of Marshfield. A block by Lainey Burns. Marshfield does indeed come away with the puck. And we'll look to set up Their 6-on-5 attack, drifting down low. Stapled up against the boards. And the 200-foot shot goes just wide right. Looked like Cantor, who was looking for the 200-foot Hattie. Bench is getting loud. 1:34 remains on the clock. NSA will take this face-off. Micus along the end boards. Rams able to keep it in deep. Possession gained back. The shot deflected out in front. Somebody lost a glove. It looks to be number 18 of NSA. That's Olivia Collum. And then a big hit on the far side boards as a couple of bowling pins go down. Still no call. Less than a minute to go now. Another body goes down, and this will be a penalty as tempers start to flare, and now we're going to have some retaliation as there is a Ram down on the ice and holiday greetings being exchanged between all 10 skaters. Penny Sitch, the NSA player, headed to the box. And for Marshfield, the retaliation called on Sarah McIntyre, number 7. So if the math is mathing correctly, we'll skate 5-on-4 with an empty net. Offsetting penalties, but with the change in manpower. We'll see if that holds. A lot to sort out for these officials who have had a pretty quiet game. It's going to be, it looks like a double minor to NSA. Maddie Cantor is being called to the penalty box and now saying she got cross-checked, and she's unbelievable jumping up and down to the ice. It could be a 5-on-3 with an empty net, and they threatened to show Cantor the door with 43 seconds left, so she'll enter the box. Her hopes for a hat trick dashed by the officials. She's still trying to plead her case. It was a pretty tame, very competitive hockey game through the first, 40 minutes or so, and now the intensity picking up, as it tends to do when a team's trying to make a comeback late. Head coach Victoria Dinger and Tom Grayland awaiting their explanations. Looks like the Rams, meanwhile, are building a snow castle or something at the red line. Now, Victoria Dinger getting her explanation. Ref still trying to sort everything out. It looks like it's going to be 6-on-4 with an empty net to our left. So those first two penalties wipe out. They're offsetting. The change in manpower comes from the second penalty called on NSA, which is Maddie Cantor. We finally look ready to get things going once again. Indeed, 6-on-4 empty net for Marshfield. 43 seconds to play and some change. In to take the draw is Ariel Comer. She's able to win it for Marshfield. The shot deflected to the end boards. 35 seconds to play. Loose on in front and just past the far side post off the stick of Comer. Now gloved down by Ellis. And she'll hold for a face-off with 27 on the clock. Batted towards the crease. Didn't go close to net. Saved by Pateris. Now 10 seconds to go out into the neutral zone. Marshfield's going to have to tag up. They'll dump and chase and probably hand the game to NSA without a shot opportunity. 3, 2, 1. The buzzer sounds. NSA holds on. Some shenanigans at the end, but it is the Norwell Situate Abington Co-op moving to 4-1 on the young season, defeating the Marshfield Rams 2-1. Maddie Cantor had both goals for NSA. We hope you'll stay tuned. There's a nice break in between. Go finish up any shopping you have left. 5:30. Be there, either in the gym or on YouTube. Abington Community Access and Media. We're the only place where you can find 3 Abington High School live streams today. Very happy about that fact. On behalf of our cameraman for game number 1 today, Dave Bowen, our executive producer, Kevin Tachi. Final score from Hobbamock Ice Arena one more time. Norwell Situate Abington 2, Marshfield 1. I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson. We'll see you at 5:30 for game 2 of 3.